Okay, we're back. And oh my god, 103? Oh, 100.3. Either way, that's... I hope you're definitely taking it easy, Arco Buffet. You know what it was that got you sick? Or does it just came out of nowhere? Or... You should definitely be taking it easy. Kind of like, I'm gonna try to take it easy playing this game. Because, you know, anytime you get a fever in the hundreds, that's definitely something you gotta take serious. Especially if you're a kid. Hey, Frollo. But yeah, drinking lots of water, getting lots of rest. I would say if you've been taking any, like, you know, Tylenol, Advil, if you're having any other symptoms, anything to just take the edge off, you know?
Rest is for the weak. Go hard on the sickness. Believe in the harm.
Believe in the harm. Mug Lord, my mug brother. How are you doing? I'm here doing a my promised rescheduled stream since I wasn't able to stream yesterday. Since I was, you'd be proud of me, Mug Lord. I was going ham yesterday on the food and the drinks and hanging out with cousins. Danger zone, auto zone. That's the only zone he knows how to live in. Tonight, just at work, researching house things. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're gonna need some furniture. You have to do like a repaint, landscaping, homeowners insurance, that kind of stuff. Furniture's pricey, right? Yeah, yeah, for real. But you don't necessarily have to get what a lot of new first-time buyers get is used furniture. Because just because you have your first place doesn't mean you necessarily have to have everything brand new to go in it. You just need enough to get started. And 9 times out of 10, just getting a couch that's like perfectly usable. That's like, hey, we're moving. You want our couch? We've had it for like 6 years, but it's in great condition. No cigarette butt. Doesn't smell like, you know, cigars. Can still, like, when you sit on it, it doesn't just absorb your body outline. It actually, like, holds up. And you're like, how much are we talking? And it's like, well, we're moving this weekend. That's like 300, 400. And you're like, I can swing that. And you just got yourself a couch for, like, half off whatever they paid retail. And then that'll carry you until that no longer serves you, or until you can get a couch of your choosing when you're ready to afford that. Same goes with other appliances, Tupperware. What I've done to help friends is we've just gone in like dollar store bowls. You don't, I mean, some people like fine china, some people like glasses, and you don't need anything fancy. And 9 times out of 10, anytime someone gets like the fancy stuff, they never use it because they want to keep it fancy. That's like, oh, here, take the regular cup. That's like, ooh, what are those glasses for? Oh, those are for, like, you know, important family gatherings. And then when the important family gatherings come, what happens? They stay put away. So, like, get things that are practical. Don't be afraid to budget. It's all about just spending as little as possible for the price value. And then once you have everything situated, then if you want to start looking for a better couch, that's when you do it. I'm not grabbing that Garbo couch. Dude, people do that, man. People just leave furniture out like swamp meats. You know, just people doing like garage sales. Just you'd be surprised what you can find. People are like, I do not want this in my house. I haven't used this in my house for years, a year or two. You want it? Let's negotiate. You can get some good stuff. I'm telling you, I've done it like with a few of my friends, and they were like, score, go start thrift stores too. You believe it or not, they have couches, appliances, a bunch of stuff. Like, you really do. Like, you can set yourself up pretty good for a pretty respectable amount of money. And then, like I said, once you have your bases covered, then you can start like, all right, now this blender, let's upgrade the blender. This couch, now we can upgrade the couch. You know, one piece of furniture ever so often till everything is brand new, and then you become the homeowner cycle, and then your furniture becomes old, and then you want to get rid of it. And then someone else you know is moving or is asking. It's like, sell me your couch, dude. Yeah, I don't know. The cycle repeats itself. I remember seeing a couch ad. It was like a $99 per month, and I was like, what the? $99 per month? Oh, is it rent to own, like Rent a Center? You can buy. They pretty much just lease you furniture. It's like, give us like $200 a month, and it'll be yours in like 12 months. That's another thing you can do. You just don't screw up the payments, because interest, and you don't want to pay late fees, because that's what they're counting on. They're counting on a certain fraction of people to either fall behind or overspend, and then they're like, well, I'm gonna miss the payment this month. And there's like zero haggling. It's like, well, sorry, we gotta charge you. You missed. And you're like, well, son of a bitch. So again, it's all, you gotta hunt. You gotta hunt. Gotta find that good couch. I was legit thinking about heading out to the universities, poaching the trash couches from all the richest graduating. Dude, I swear to God, you will find stuff. I've done similar things before we started playing the game. Literally, went to go pick up a friend from a university, and all the they have like I forget what they called it. She was telling us they have like they purge at the end of every either semester, quarter. They purge like furniture, household items, clothing, random ass accessories. Like, there's, I don't want it, and so they go dorm to dorm, house to house, and they just throw all their shit in there, and then they leave it out, and it's like, whoever wants it, just first come, first serve. Like, you dibs, and then you take it, and then whatever else that no one claims, I assume they try to donate it, or they do something with it. I don't know, but you can find stuff. There was like, I'd never seen so many just freaking phone cables, random ass chargers, jackets, shirts, you name it. Couches as well, like seats, chairs, all kinds of stuff. That is not, yeah, someone leaves it, you'd be surprised. That and Labor Day sales just around the corner. Oh, there you go, that too. Hey, Lux. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing my, what did I call it? My rescheduled stream for the weekend. Since I was partying with my family yesterday, and it was very fun. And now we're talking about buying furniture for homes and whatnot, and all the tactics. What are the strats? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone left a console. I'm telling you, I didn't have time to go through everything, but like just glancing through stuff, it's plenty of electronics, random ass appliances, clothes, like notebooks, pins, just straight up a lot of the stuff was like, I don't even think people used it. They just had it. And they're like, I don't want this. It's not my problem anymore. Straight up, just gave it up. Just lurking about, getting ready for work. Alright. No problem, Lex. No problem. Also, Ego, my rich-ass aunt is planning on getting me a Nintendo, so prepare to get wrecked and smashed. Oh, dude. I got wrecked and smashed by my nephews. I could barely hold my own against them. I needed them to, like, remind me how bad I've gotten so that I can get good again. I made me brother. Oh. Well, everyone knows I made Zelda. Although I do want to try Kazuya. He just might be my new main. Not even because he's busted good, just because he's Tekken. And I love Tekken. I gotta represent. Banjo and Kazuya. Nice. I'm ripped as food. Siggies. Got you. Well, I am horribly out of shape in all fighting games. I haven't played a fighting game. The last fighting game I was playing was when I was practicing for Battle for the Grid, and that's before, like, the whole, just the beginning of this year, everything got delayed, and bad things just kept happening for my family and me, so I was like, alright, this is just not gonna happen. I just gotta make the time. Alright, I gotta go to the dankness. Perfect. What the hell? Oh, it's over the thing. Gotcha. I was like, there's so much dankness here. So little time. But yeah. We shall conquer it. And then sometime today I gotta do Abyssal Lich's his ad redemption. I used to be able to spam them like back to back continuously, but I guess Twitch changed the rules or something, so I have to wait now. So if Abyssal Lich comes, I will leave it at his discretion. Otherwise, sometime today. But yeah. Hopefully your rich aunt gets you that Switch, Frollo. I myself recently pre-ordered the SWOLED. The Switch OLED. I argued for a fine day. I had like so many chances to pre-order one. And I was like, I have an OG Switch, so I don't have the improved battery life. My left the left part of my Switch has problems connecting the Joy-Con. So I'm gonna replace it regardless. I would like, I think, what, 0.8 inches of a screen added to the real estate. I think that's it. Battery life, hopefully it'll work. Oh, and it's the color white, so I like that. I have the gray, so I'll have gray and white, in addition to red Joy-Con. And it'll be OLED, so. Oh, she might just buy me one. Ah, well, hopefully. Dude, not sure if you're aware, but Comic Book Day is next month. I was thinking about that. I know it got skipped because it's always in May. I don't know if it's going to be in August from now on, or because I think they skipped it last year and this year was postponed. But that is cool. I have heard a bunch of rumblings about X-Men and stuff in Marvel, and DC recently had their I was gonna say Future Sight. It was Future something. X-Men! I need to find a comic book store. I just use the internet. Yeah, I mean, we gotta support them. All the mom and grop shops. I haven't been to my local comic book store. No, I lied. Well, technically, I had a niece go to a local comic book store for me. Truthfully, I haven't done any in-person shopping other than grocery shopping since COVID happened. And I'm thinking next year I'll finally get back to it. If all these COVID variants and what I'm guessing is everyone next year is just going to get COVID booster shots, and it'll be that way for like the next decade. It's like, oh, gotta get your redose. I need another dose. But yeah, Free Comic Book Day. I've always been a fan of that. I wonder what other than deals, there's usually Marvel and DC do like a really big event story, like a preview. Saw an ad for it at one of the local shops. X-Men is my favorite superhero group. X-Men is my favorite Marvel superheroes. They were the first I really got introduced to through the show back in the 90s. Comic book wise, it was Spider-Man, but like the X-Men have always had a big imprint on me. Big impression. The comics have just started coming back. Who's doing them now? I've been out of the game for a while. I gotta catch up. Is it Rick Remender? He's currently doing like X-Men, because they're coming back. They're coming back strong. They're doing things as a team again. Yeah, the X-Men. The Eggsmen. Some good ones. I got introduced to the show in like 2012. Well, either way, I mean, of the Marvel shows that keep getting, well, I don't want to say redone, but that the X-Men have been like consistently. They had the 90s show, X-Men Evolution, Wolverine and the X-Men. There was the X-Men anime that was like 5 episodes on Adult Swim, like 2012, 2011, 2010 maybe. Like that 3-year period. And then the MCU started taking off, and then Feige's like, yo, Disney, kill off the X-Men. And it's like, well, they're popular. Nah, dog, kill them off. We don't own them. Till we own them, bring them back. And so everyone is like, what the freak? Bring the X-Men back. What are you doing? And now that Disney owns them again, not just in comic book form, but movie form, they're like, the time is now. We strike. So now they're back. They just had a huge Hellfire, like, think like a private island, super rich, Bohemian Grove type thing, where like all the X-Men and all the mutants of the world, well, the elite, privileged, went to like a 3-day bender. Think the Catalina wine mixer, but for X-Men. And then certain things are going to be happening to them, because apparently the future is that they're going to become extinct. Like the robots, the Sentinels, wipe out all mutant kind in the future. No mutants survive. So Professor Xavier, Magneto, Myra McTaggart. I was gonna call her Myra. Pretty sure it's something. Her last name is with a T. I think it's McTaggart. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while. But she's been like, yo, dog, we gotta get this done. And it's like, how do we prevent this? Yo, dog, we tried already like 6 times. Each time, the Earth got extinguished of mutants. And I was like, well, that's not good. And it's like, well, this time we got to do it my way. And the professor's like, well, all right, we're doing it your way. And so far, it's working. No mutants can't die. Every time they die, they just get cloned and brought back. Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean, Gambit, Storm, they've all died multiple times within like the course of the last 2 years, and they just keep coming back. Except for a few. There's like 3 or 4 mutants who haven't come back because they were like, yo dog, we ain't gonna bring you back. And that's really pissing off Mystique. And Mystique is like, yo dog, I say we take this thing down. So we're gonna find out what happens. I'd really like to see AVX, not gonna lie. That would be cool. I don't know if we'll get that. The X-Men are coming. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. Loki put the MCU in a very interesting spot, and I don't know how big the ramifications are gonna be. We'll have to, like, let's pause, reminder check, come back in 6 years, pick up this topic, and see what happens. Did we solve all the Loki issues, or is it open-ended and things are more... There's more potential than we realized. We'll have to see. Because the sky's the limit, but I don't know if we're ever going to reach the sky. Yeah, X-Men's Day of Future Past was like, we're going to go back in time. Oh, yeah. Days of Future Past arc again. Well, not Days of Future... Well, kind of. Days of Future's Past was like, we're extinct. We got to go back in time. Myra McTaggart has lived like 10 lives. Every time she dies, she gets reincarnated as herself. And so she's lived lifetimes. 9 of them, I think. So she only has 2 left. And then, like, she's done for good. And she was warned. She's like, you got to get this thing right. Otherwise, the mutant kind is, like, extinct. Like, for good. And so she's like, all right, screw the rules. There are no rules. Mutants do whatever you can to exist. And that's where we are right now. And all of mutant kind is on board. Except for Mystique. She's trying to mess it all up because she's Mystique. Yep, R.I.P. Gambit. My bad. It's thundering outside. Yeah, ooh, thundering. AVX V4. 4. Yo, Ego did Onslaught up here, and just video games or in comics as well. No, he's in both. He's the boss in Marvel vs. Capcom, Age of New Heroes, the very first MVC. I believe he's the final boss. He's also in the comics. He came back in 2012 when the Red Skull took Professor Xavier's brain and attached it to his own. And I don't think he's been back since. And if I remember correctly, Onslaught was nothing more than, like, the dark, like, repressed anger and hate Professor Xavier, like, deals with. I mean, he gets angry. He has emotions just like everyone else, but he's like, he's cool-headed enough to, like, all right, I'm not gonna act on anger. There's a better way. But, like, all that pent-up frustration just, like, built in him, and like a psychic break, and it manifested. And then we're like, oh, we're fighting the Professor's dark side. Nega Professor, if you will. Yeah, Big Brain Hulk. Big Brain Dark Hulk. Professor Hulk. And that guy was like, he was all about screw the rules. Mutant kind for life. Mutant kind is better life. And Magneto was like, finally, someone who gets it. And then the X-Men beat him up. all 2 times that I can remember him ever being in the comics. He was like, yo, dog, with the power of my mind, we're gonna beat this. And then the X-Men came. And then I was like, well, she. So it's what's the joke? It's like Jafar and Aladdin. Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty live in space. Imagine having rules. Damn, Mystique. Yeah, so she's We don't know what she's gonna do. All we know is it was prophesied that mutant kind will be extinguished, and we're on our last. We have like one more try. If it don't work, we got like one more try, and that's like donezo, game over. It's fate has deemed it so. Mutant kind shall be no more. But we'll see. That's currently where we are. That's up to date as far as I remember comic-wise. So we'll see that play out over this year, probably over next year. If not, we find out what happens. Yeah, I thought Onslaught was Professor X version Magneto. Huh. I don't believe so. I am almost certain it's like Nega Professor. Was like, yo, all that pent-up frustration as the Professor, I'm it, in physical form. I could be wrong. It has been a while. My Marvel lore is not as strong as my DC, so. But I'm definitely sure about the Red Skull taking Professor's brain. That is like, for real. That was like 2011, 2012. When they did do the Days of Future Past thing again with Wolverine. And then the Avengers solved that because they had the Access team. We were like, yo, Avengers, what if instead of fighting each other, we team up? Cyclops and Captain America were like, that's a great idea. Put her there, partner. And so every X-Men team had an Avenger on it. For unity! And then what messed it up? What world-ending event messed it up? I want to say it was Infinity, where like the Celestials started having children and they were destroying the universe. And then Thanos came to clap everyone. And we stopped him, and then Thanos' son got released. No, then Thanos' son got powered up. He's like, no, father, I shall not be evil like you. You are my son. You will be evil. You are my son. And he's like, no, Dad, I'll never be evil like you. And then, because he didn't want to be like his dad, he became like his dad. And I don't remember what happened to him. But let's just say people had opinions about what was the right thing to do. I want to see Bobby Drake bring out the Omega level mutant powers, even though they probably won't, because true Omega mutant powers is a little OP for MCU. Yeah. That's, I don't know. We don't know. They could, they couldn't. It honestly depends. I just looked it up. It's merged consciousness of Mags and X. Ah, okay. There we go. So I was half right. Or the half I was right was correct. I knew the consciousness thing. I just wasn't sure if it was Magneto. Because his armor is very Magneto-esque. I just wasn't entirely sure. And that was in the 90s, and I never really read it. I just know of it, because it gets referenced a lot. You'd be surprised. Some of it's jokingly, some of it's like not jokingly. But yeah, there's only been 2 versions of Onslaught. One of the Red Skull fused with the Xavier, the other one was Magneto. First one with Magneto. So anytime the Professor fuses with someone, it's ultimate evil. The greatest mind the world has ever seen. Too bad he can't combine with anyone, otherwise we all die. I just played NPC a lot. Unaware of the comics. Yeah. That's all good. I mean, those are the games are like, will get you into the comics. That's their goal. Is that you watch the movies, you watch the shows, you play the video games, and then you get into the comics. And then sooner or later you become a lore master such as myself. And then sooner or later someone will ask you a question about what you've read. And then you're like, well, that was a while ago. Here's how I think I remember it. It's kind of like, you know what I should do? I should do drunken history, but instead of Instead of drinking, it should be like honey shots. And instead of history, it should be comic book lore. And I'm like, well, and then the Watchman, Dr. Manhattan, he went to Mars to contemplate life. And I can't remember the rest. I think he came back to Earth. Something happened. Oh yeah, that's right, Rorschach. Rorschach. And then I fact checked myself like the next day, and I'm like, how much of this did I get right? And I was like, 35%. Fail. True content. What if you combined with someone like Spooderman, who's like one of the most purest souls? I mean, I don't know. Every time Professor X has been like merged with someone, it's been against his will. He was never like, you know what we should do? We should fuse. It happens like he just happens to be there and they do it. This way, this is why the What If series needs to come now. True? And the What's If series started out as a comic book one-offs. What if Spider-Man became the Punisher, which is a real thing. Go read it. What if Thanos won Infinity War? What if Ghost Rider held the Infinity Gauntlet? There's a lot of really cool ones. That's how we got his daughter, Mayday Parker, from Earth. It's their Earth 2, but they have like a really specific number for it. Like the main Marvel universe, if I remember correctly, is Earth 616. 616 is main continuity for comics. Anything that happens outside of that is, to my knowledge, Elseworlds territory, where it's like, oh, that's not canon. Prove me wrong. Yeah. What if Waluigi made it into Smash? I'm gonna read the Spider-Man Punisher one props tomorrow, since tomorrow's the chill day. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, they do a lot. They do a lot of really cool ones. I might try to find some that I can recommend. Like they always do the Marvel What Ifs when there's like a huge like crossover series event, like Infinity War, Infinity Saga. I'm pretty sure they did one about Avengers versus X-Men. Axis was when all the heroes became villains and all the villains became heroes. Or not all of them, but like certain heroes swapped sides and certain villains swapped sides. So Loki was wielding Numia, who was the hero of Asgard. And he was fighting his villainous brother Thor. Also, at first with kayaking, I didn't do great, and I brought out the Sea of Thieves tactics. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Ooh. Red Skull with Captain America's shield. That might be Old Man Logan, because Red Skull controls everything in that universe, which is another that's not mainstay Marvel universe. Although Old Man Logan was in our universe after Secret Wars. I think he went back though. And they killed the Ultimate Universe, but actually it's not dead. After the Fantastic Four put the universes or the multiverse back together, they've come back, and I honestly haven't kept up with them since, but I know they're back from constructing the multiverse as a family. Because if you're going to trust anyone to build the multiverse, you're going to trust the Fantastic Four. Red Skull pooped everyone up. Logan was like, nah fam. Away with the Iron Man suit. Yeah, where Hawkeye's blind because he didn't go to the doctor enough. So he has like he has like a seeing disorder, but he's still Hawkeye. There's some pretty good good multiversal stories that take place outside continuity, but at one point or another have like crossed over, and are very, very good recommended reading. And the best part is they're self-contained, so you could probably buy like a trade paperback for like $10 and get the entire story. Bet. I can make this shot. Aim a Hawkeye. Oh god. I don't know. Well, first let me try to get here. Am I gonna be able to land on this? No. No! Alright. We gotta arc this. Oh god! Here, hold on. Maximum effort. No, oh. Oh, I got it. I was like, now I gotta get up there. Wait, what the hell's that? Oh, it's the thing. I knew that. Alright, now we can go. I'm gonna go find that on like Amazon or something. I don't know where to buy it. Local comic book store. Amazon for sure would have it. A lot of people don't know this, but you can go to Marvel.com, click their comic section, and buy directly from them. It may not be a lot of people's first thought, but you can go straight to Marvel. Check their comic book section. And they will take you to their trade paperbacks. And I guarantee you, they will sell you the books. But Amazon would definitely have it. Physical and or digital through the Comixology app. Be right back. No problem, no problem. Alright. So this has been a great start. I think I got some light. Okay, that's the next place. Wait. Damn it, there's so much evil here. Alright, we'll go there. Yes. Gotta love those supercharged star things. Alright. Going to the huge tower. Definitely not gonna fall down that thing. Wait, what is this? Secrets? Oh, that was a freebie. God. Oh, there's someone up there. Okay. I'm gonna have to go around that. There's no way the game won't let me. I'd be a hero if I could fly over that thing. Actually, I think I can. It's like a little airstream. And now I'm gonna go for it. Hi-ho, Silver. Ho-way! Oh, hell yeah, I can. we have a chance. It's gotta ride the wild wind. Where the hell is this taking me? I think this is the last one. I just saw it like shoot up. Oh no! I was close. Kinda hard to tell I was in it. Kinda hard to tell. Ride the wild wind. It ain't dangerous enough for me. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's the dank tower. Whoa. There was something up here? I got lucky. I was straight up. I was just trying to figure out what my next move was, other than the tower directly in front of me. He's either there. All right, to the tower, I guess. I made a mistake. You know why? Because I don't know if I have enough light to even purify it. Although I might. We'll find out. So slow my descent. Okay. Oh, I got lucky. I had two. I was all but sure I had one. Okay. Very good, very good. Spooky music. Is indeed spooky. Alright. That's the other tower. Okay, I'm gonna make a big old circle. If I go down there, how the hell? Oh. Okay, it's actually not that bad, actually. Damn, there's some. Alright. Oh, wait, maybe I should just go there. Too much evil. There's so much. Where to even begin? I read that once that this was once the most lush and vibrant of the plateaus. The God Slayer has frozen the very life in it. It is not a natural cold, it's a chill that infests the bones, that enters your heart, remains there. The cold is meant to kill. I made it through light, darkness, madness, but I will not survive this cold. I cannot straighten my fingers. I cannot think my thoughts. Jesus. Alright. I missed my timing by one. Two. Uh-oh. What the hell? Was that a rat? Uh-oh, spooky place. It's too evil. Which is precisely where I'm needed most. Oh, damn it. That's right. I can't use my Boyd, Elvis. My Boyd. Okay. I can't use my Boyd. I guess I just have to land up. Huh. Oh, okay, I see. Makes okay. Follow the stairs. Ah. The stairs. Okay. I might have had it to land somehow. I don't even think I can land here. Okay, there's no way in other than to get rid of the evil presence. Alright, which means this was a big old waste of my time. For now. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, thank god there's no fall damage. I always forget. Man, I really can't use my... That has to be like a... I'm here way too soon kind of a thing. Or can I jump up? Alright, well... This will be interesting. So I'm gonna buy a couple Moon Knight books on Thursday because he's one of my favorite characters. Nice. Oh, all I have to do is pet. Of course. Sorry, I got. Okay. Always forget. I can pet Elvis. My Boyd. I think he's just gonna get charred again, but Moon Knight is a good character. He's gonna get popular. Okay. I hope the show will be good. I'm sure it'll be good. So far, I mean, the worst Marvel movie for a lot of people is The Incredible Hulk. I think the second worst for a lot of people is probably Thor: The Dark World. And I like those movies. I think they're good. I don't think they've had like a truly awful dud. Although some people are not a big fan of WandaVision, some people are not a big fan of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Everyone seems to be on board for Loki. The kind of vibe I get is like they like that a lot better than most of the Marvel movies. For reasons. I don't like Thor of the Dark World too much. I actually like that one more than Ragnarok. Although I completely admit that Ragnarok has more interesting characters, a more interesting story. I was not a fan of Ragnarok. Outside of the music they used, I actually came out of that movie like, huh. Oh yeah, music was definitely fire. There's really good things about it. I liked the characters they had, the story they told. I don't know, something about it. It was a little too comedic for my taste. I think that's what it was. I had a good time. I don't think it was the strongest Thor movie. And I personally prefer Thor the Dark World. But I completely know I'm in the minority on that one. Let's see. Where's the next torch to be lit? Must light the torches. I think they're gonna keep the same team with the next Thor movie. As far as I know, Jane Foster, Odin's son, Korg, the Guardians of the Galaxy are teased to be in it, so Guardians minus Gamora. Maybe Lady Sif? Some of the Warriors 3 died in Ragnarok. Not theme. Oops. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, it's gonna be very much like Ragnarok, which I don't know. We'll see. Again, I don't hate it. I just don't like it all that much. I enjoy it, but I honestly don't like it all that much. But I'm sure it'll be good. I'm still looking forward to it. The idea of having 2 Thors and a Valkyrie. Almost forgot about Valkyrie. She's in it too. Should be good. Isn't Gamora kind of alive now? Our Gamora from Sacred Timeline dead. Gamora from the past, her past self from the Sacred Timeline, very much alive. Time displaced. So there's a bunch of things running amok in the timelines. But we'll see what happens. No, Gamora. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Ow. Ah, I found it. How the hell am I gonna shoot this? Ah, the answer was so simple. I merely had to look at the spirit plane. I swear this game is like a whiz. It just like I swear it can't be done. I use my big brain and I think of the solution. I'm like, sure enough, that's the solution. I just need to hit that target. But yeah, next Guardian should be the last, as far as I know. James Gunn said he's not gonna come back and direct a 3rd one. He wants this next one to be done so. So we'll see what happens. Obviously the characters will probably come back in another movie. Team up. I think I'm supposed to hit this one. But we'll see. I really hope a lot of interesting things happen with these next couple of movies. Well, I don't think anything interesting is going to happen in Shang-Chi just because it's introducing a character. So they're gonna focus on just getting everyone all about that Shang-Chi hype train. But Spider-Man, I'd expect good things. The Eternals, there could possibly be some plot movement for the overarching phase, even though this phase seems to be damage control because of Loki. That's all I'll say. Did I hit the thing? I guess I did. But Doctor Strange will probably have a lot of stuff. I doubt Thor will have anything. I honestly don't think Black Panther 2 or Captain Marvel 2 are going to do anything. Where I expect things to really start heating up is Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, Quantumania. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania are the only Marvel films where I expect to see things to truly happen. Possibly also Fantastic Four. Just because we've seen them already, kind of like what they did with the Hulk, it's like people know the Fantastic Four. We just have to make it good. For the love of God, make it good. Even though I kind of like Fantastic, the first one with Jessica Alba. The Silver Surfer one was alright. I've seen it, like I'll watch it if it's like on TV or something, or if I'm at someone's house and they're watching, oh, we're watching this, alright. But I won't go out of my way to like rewatch it. And then I've never seen Fortastic, or whatever the hell it's called. I gotta angle this shot. I've seen parts of it. Never the whole thing. I think I've seen the ending, like 20 minutes out of the beginning. Literally it. And I don't ever think, unless someone shows it to me, or I'm at someone's house, and they're watching it for reasons, and I choose to watch it with them. Imagine Sylvia tries to control Hulk. Professor Hulk, let me enchant. Sorry, my brain's too big. Remember, you can't be enchanted. If your mind is impenetrable, you know how it works. What was the third thing Loki said? So there are limits, even though they can enchant the thing of spoilers that I won't talk about because spoilers. Even though technically she had help, so. Captain America played 2 roles in the MCU. Yeah, I wonder who's gonna be the new Johnny Storm now. Alright, I didn't see it. I'm missing something. There's like one stupid little... Ah, there we go, okay. I knew I was missing something. I saw what they enchanted. Yeah, but all I'm gonna say is He Who Shall Remains is going to be an Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I confirmed that's happening. No discussions about it. It's a done thing. So that is the next time we will see him in a big role. If there's not teases Doctor Strange, Spider-Man beforehand. So, I'm actually looking forward to Ant-Man and the Wasp a great deal. And then we'll see, of course, Blade, X-Men, Fantastic Four within the next 6 years. And then whatever they do in Phase 5. Plus, we still don't know about Disney Plus second seasons of any of the shows. Any new shows as well. Well, actually, we do know. Miss Marvel, Moon Knight. What if? I think that's it. It could be. We obviously can't factor in the things that we don't know. Loki second season. Yeah, confirmed. Loki shall return for a second season of Loki. Should be good. Of all the Marvel shows, I was looking forward to that one the most, and I was impressed by that one the